the Bro podcast.
Cronk and the Bro.
Hey everybody, welcome back.
Another installment of Cronk and the Bro.
Yep. And today I was inspired by our topic because I was watching My Lottery Dream Home the other night. And, it got me thinking, Pat, what if we came into a large sum of money? What would we do with it? I mean, of course, first things first, we'd, upgrade our home. I think
Yes.
we're both in agreement about
Of course.
some sort of waterfront abode.
Yeah.
Would you agree?
Yeah, there's got to be some water. I mean, for me, of course, at a lake is cool, by the beach and the ocean's cool. And honestly, even if we were in the middle of nowhere, I would still build some Las Vegas style monstrosity, sick pool situation.
With
at a minimum.
A at-home lazy river.
Lazy river's cool, but
Okay.
it could also do a wave pool.
Okay.
And I would actually do whatever. The ones in Vegas are cool, like the artificial beach launches or whatever. That way you can just put a chair and just have your feet in, but still have the beach action.
I do like the beach launch into a pool,
Yeah.
the feeling of sand, but with pool water.
Yeah,
That would be luxurious.
you have to get the fake mineral sand or whatever they put in Vegas.
Yeah, whatever. We had that at the Hard Rock.
Yeah, the Hard Rock
Right?
in Vegas. Yeah, so the sand
It
was.
doesn't make it cloudy. It must be really fine rocks or something.
Yeah, because it doesn't. They don't stick to your feet when you get out, which is another thing. They basically
That's
just
great.
they'll move in the water, but then they just sink right away. So at any rate,
Right.
Vegas pool stuff would happen.
I think I'd prefer lakefront to oceanfront, just because
Yeah.
you can lounge more in a lake, in terms of the swimming experience.
Yeah,
I
the
just want
ocean-
to sit in my inner tube and lounge. It's fully relaxing. Where I love the ocean and I love swimming, but it is a much different experience.
just
You have
waves,
to always
boom.
be
Yeah.
paying attention because the ocean can do whatever it wants.
Yep. Yeah. No, and it's all cool scenarios, and in terms of a house, if we're gonna have water, you gotta have the toys.
Oh,
You gotta have the water toys. And I know you've been dreaming of. I'm not even gonna say it. I'm gonna let you say it.
yeah. Well, one of my goals in life is to be able to jet ski to work. So obviously, we'd have to get a his and hers jet ski.
That'd be pretty cool. Yeah.
Because I'm not sharing my jet ski with you. No offense.
No, we should have our own jet skis.
Yeah,
That's the
because
only-
you drive like a grandpa on a jet ski.
Ouch. Ouch, Sarah.
You do.
All right, to clarify it. First time I was driving a jet ski, you have experience. I wasn't
I do.
inexperienced
I've
at
had
the
my
time.
boating license since I was 13. Grew up around
nice.
the lake.
That's not nice to say.
Why is it not nice? It's just a fact.
All right, go ahead. Sorry, I interrupted
It's
your
okay.
jet
My
ski
only
biography.
point is that I have more years of experience driving boats and jet
All
skis.
right, fine. Fair enough. Fair
So
enough.
maybe that translates into me being a little bit more mischievous or adventurous, but I've always been that way on jet skis, which you have to be careful. You do.
You do. Yeah.
You know.
All right. So, I think we sort of agree on, a house and making it cool and all that stuff. But I want to get into, because today's theme is baller stuff, right? Baller
Balling out.
abilities. Having
interesting.
this, stretch cash available to you. So basically, I looked it up because when we were gonna do this particular segment, talk about this item, the Mega Millions lottery record. You brought up your lottery show that you watch,
Right.
which I fall asleep to. So I actually have no idea how the show even works.
Right,
But your
right.
lottery show, whatever it is,
Right.
I looked at the lottery myself. So apparently, the record in 2018, $1.5 billion record for the lottery winner.
That's a shit
That's
ton
what I
of money
found on a quick
for
internet
a lottery
search.
winner.
But 1.5 billion.
Right.
for the
so
Mega
then
Millions or whatever.
If you're thinking about taxes, take half away that you pay
Uncle
for
Sam.
taxes if you get those the lump sum up front.
Which
right?
I've heard is the way to go.
I've heard it's the way to go too.
Payments at I don't know. There's something weird about the payments or whatever. So I guess if you win the
lump
lottery,
sum,
I've
you
heard
pay your
just
taxes
take it
up front, and then You have
Done.
your chunk.
Quick
your
transaction, you're done.
Big ass chunk, right?
Yeah.
So that would leave you with like 700 mil. I mean,
Man.
wow.
700 mil. So
What would you do?
I mean, I'm a sports bro, so this is going to probably sound very predictable and no shit, but I would definitely want to own a sports franchise.
Oh my God. For reals?
Absolutely. Are you kidding me?
I don't know why I'm surprised about that.
Well, no, you really shouldn't be. So
I really
I don't
shouldn't be
understand what the
surprised.
hell you're thinking, but with a sports franchise, of course, like you own a team and you own like an arena. Oh, ideally, you own an arena.
You can't live in a sports franchise.
Well, but this is 700 mil, so we're going to be able to get the house anyway.
I know.
The house is going to be chump change compared.
Don't forget the boat.
Of course,
boat is
it's 700 mil. So, for a sports franchise at least, you own the team on stuff too. But the teams usually own other things, like they'll own like the arena. They might own a local TV station that broadcasts their games. Some of the owners try to lump it all together.
So you're thinking of an opportunity that will also generate income.
Yeah, because the sports team is huge because the best example was Mark Cuban. He's obviously everyone knows he's a rich dude.
Right.
He's a smart guy, but he bought the Dallas Mavericks. Mm-hmm. I forgot what he bought them for, but he bought the Dallas Mavericks for like, I don't know if I'm going to get this wrong, but I thought it was somewhere between $200 and $400 million or something like that. It might have been more than that, but Mavericks are worth over $1 billion now.
Really?
Yeah.
So he turned the team around?
Yeah, the team was better. They rebranded like the jerseys and all that stuff. They were never really a good team, and they won a championship, and they had some down years, but they've been a much better franchise overall. Now, I hate to say this as a Red Sox fan, but the ultimate baller move of buying a sports franchise
big time
belongs to the Steinbrenner family. I hate to say this.
Absolutely.
I want to vomit in my mouth already. He bought, I think, the Yankees at the time. I forget what year it was. If it was in like, I forget what year it was. I don't know if it was the 50s, 60s, or 70s. Someone in the comments, please correct me. He bought the Yankees for like $6-7 million or something.
Oh my God!
And everyone was like, "What are you crazy? You're spending $6 million on a baseball team?" Now,
That's insane.
Granted, inflation.
That's a lot of money at the time.
At the time, of course, $6 million is a ton of change in like the 50s and 60s or whatever. I think he bought it in the 60s, but at any rate, he paid $6 million. Yankees are well worth over $1 billion now.
Probably in the billions, if not.
So
just $1 billion.
The most baller thing to do is to buy a sports team that you love. If you're a sports bro like me,
well,
flip it, make some money.
Which one would you buy, Pat?
So my Boston teams are financially all doing well, so I probably wouldn't be able to buy any of them for $700 million.
Okay.
I'd have to try to buy like a struggling franchise. I would probably want to do that. I'd want to buy like, I see this is kind of crazy. The Tampa Rays in baseball, they're like a small market team. That would be some. I mean, they might actually still be worth more than $700 million. But you want to try to find a small franchise like that.
Hey, don't forget, you don't get all 700 to go crazy on your sports team. You only get half.
All right, so with the house, maybe we have like $650 million left, $670 million left. But I don't know.
You get a chunk of it, but you're not getting the whole thing.
But to own a team too, you get to go in the front row, get tanked, and just talk shit all day. The players. Which
I do
is great.
prefer
That's
to
a
watch
good feature.
sports live than on TV.
Yes.
So that part I'd be on board with.
And the owner's box. You talk about the owner's boxes.
Okay, but you're not going to sell me like whatever it had to be, like $500 million to buy this sports team. I don't know. I think there's a lot of experiences out there that I would put higher on the list. I do agree with your thought about, return on investment in terms of making money off your investment.
Yeah.
That is smart.
Yeah.
So for me, I think I'm split. I'm really divided either in two directions, and hopefully I can just do both and I don't have to decide. Similar to you, if I wanted to make some money, I would build a recording studio and also a sound stage, that people could make movies in, people could record their podcasts in, like ours, record music, cut records, whatever
That's
that
cool.
is.
That's a pretty cool idea.
So maybe just get like a big empty piece of land, see if it can be commercially zoned, and just build a giant warehouse kind of thing. That would be awesome.
You'd want to put like an orchestra in there?
Whatever. I'd want it to be versatile. I think the more versatile, I think half of it would be a soundstage, which is totally empty, where you build movie sets, and the other half would be specific for like music and recording.
But you want to separate the movies and the music stuff?
Oh, yeah, they'd have to be, because they're totally different
setup. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm just thinking in terms of the soundstage part would just be one big cavernous.
Well, see, that's another thing too. Like, if you have the dough for it, and you like, if you can make your own TV shows and movies and use your same studios and make the music for it,
absolutely,
have your own little streaming platform and build your content up from there.
That's a good idea.
Yeah,
I like this.
I mean, it's like, make your own little Hulu, but
Yeah,
I'm always thinking business schemes, but
whether they work or not is a
whole other thing. I probably don't know anything about like the dirt inside of it, but
hey, I mean, everybody started somewhere with these streaming platforms, so certainly that's the direction we're going in.
Yeah.
So thinking about making it like a one house shop production company, everything in the building.
Yeah.
Right, and then also renting it out to other companies to make money.
That's true. Yeah.
But you do bring up a good point that doing projects on your own, there'd be a cost-saving element if you owned the building with your lottery winnings.
Yeah, absolutely.
But if I'm thinking more on my adventurous side and my, things I like to do for leisure, then I think I would take my millions and buy my own private island.
Your own private island.
I don't have a specific location in mind, although a small island in Europe does come to mind. That way I can puddle jump to other islands. But the problem is that it's not going to be warm enough year long, so probably somewhere more Caribbean based or further south. What are you shaking your head at me for?
If I'm buying an island, I'm not going to buy it in Europe where you're going to like be cold half the year. It's going to look cool, but it's going to be Europe. I mean, maybe like if it's in like Italy or Croatia or somewhere that's like on,
Well, that's what I was thinking. Yeah. But no,
you're
right.
Be careful which island you pick. There's islands in Norway and Sweden.
I'll do my island research.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
All right, fair. I'm just making sure you're not doing pick some cold place because that's miserable.
No, I mostly would like it for the location to get to other places easy, more,
You'd go Mediterranean. Who are we kidding?
Easily. But also where we could use it all year long, that's just going to be more practical.
Yeah.
So I might have to be more practical with my island buying.
Yeah. No, I mean, the celebrities do it too. These actors and some other famous people, they'll just buy an island in the Bahamas. And I'm not from the Bahamas. I forget where, but there's like these little islands, and it's their whole property.
There's all these little tiny islands. I mean, the problem is you don't have any of the infrastructure there.
Yeah, so you got to fly stuff. You got to seaplane stuff in.
Bring everything in, or
which is another problem. But that actually is kind of a good little segue to our next category in our baller episode today, and baller fails.
Ooh, epic
where
fails.
Balling goes wrong, or where balling is misguided.
Oh, I mean, these people who get their money so quickly and they just go hog wild, and they really make some pretty poor decisions, I'd say.
Well, let us in on it, Cronk. What do you got?
You want me to go first?
Oh, yeah, you go first.
All right. I mean, this was a really fun topic to research, I have to say.
It was.
We have to dive into this more because...
I want to see what you came up with.
Oh, there is so much on the internet. I mean, wow.
Of course, there's a lot.
There's so much, foolishness out there, but
That's great.
Narrowed it down to two of my favorites.
Yep.
So the first one is super weird and kind of gross. Just full disclosure.
Gross, all right.
A Canadian dentist at an auction bought John Lennon's old tooth, a yellow discolored tooth, it's just a random molar of John Lennon's. Oh, but
he just bought the tooth?
Yeah, he bought the tooth at this auction.
He bought one tooth.
One tooth for $31,000.
30 grand for a tooth.
For John Lennon's tooth.
If you're going to buy a tooth from a guy in the Beatles, I guess it's John Lennon. I mean,
no. What are you going to do with a tooth? You're going to display it it's so stupid.
So,
what are you going to do
guess
with that tooth?
yeah, because teeth, I guess, can last a while, right? They don't like, it's like bone. It stays longer, right?
Yeah,
so
I'm sure it would deteriorate over time, but it doesn't smell.
Yeah,
like a body would.
He's like, oh, I have John Lennon's tooth. And, yeah.
What is that? Just like a bragging rights thing? It's just so strange to me. Like,
it is a strange purchase for sure. So
like a super unique original record of the Beatles, right? Like definitely put that 30 grand towards that, or an autograph, something autographed by John Lennon.
Buy some song rights. I don't know if you have enough money.
I mean, the song rights would be a lot more than 31K.
Oh,
but
yeah.
Why that? Like, why the tooth? I mean, yeah.
How is that even for sale? Like, what?
He's a dentist, so I guess to him, like,
a tooth is from celebrity. The guy probably has other celebrity teeth that we don't know about.
Oh,
but like,
gross.
My thing is like, how the hell is that even for sale in the first place? Like, people, you just like when celebrities die, they're like, oh well, we'll sell you his fingernails or we'll sell you his eyeballs. Like, what? How does someone even get?
This is the thing I don't understand.
Tooth?
Where I think there is some scamming that happens, probably because how do you verify that?
I mean, you have dental records for the tooth.
Right.
But you have to also get access to patient
it must have just changed
records.
hands since his death. Because, like, where the hell did this molar come from? He died decades ago.
So maybe some dentist had to pull his tooth, like, years ago and kept it. And it's like, oh, how about I sell this on the internet? I mean, that's interesting.
Yeah.
That's a good one, though. That's crazy.
You like it? Yeah.
That's
I'd be
a good
curious.
One.
Like
Absolutely.
how much like scamming there is out there being like, oh yeah, this is Derek Jeter's Yankee jersey, and then you find out it's just some other sweaty guy's jersey, like he never wore it or something, like I think that's totally possible.
I mean, the tooth
with
thing,
some of this stuff.
The tooth thing, you'd have to have patient records, and you'd have to make sure it's it's just crazy how someone would even get a celebrity's tooth.
Yeah, it's pretty gross.
Like maybe the mortician like pulled it out before he put in the casket or something and then just like sold it.
Oh, that's such a violation if they did that.
Celebrities, they go through some shit with like people doing weird stuff,
Oh, yeah. People just showing up at their house and stealing their items to literally do that. Sell it at auction, sell it on the internet. Man. And, it's terrible.
Yeah. Wow. That's incredibly strange.
Yeah.
Oh, man. All right. Well, try to top that one. What else
Pat.
you got?
Okay. Let's hear what you got. Top that. Top the tooth.
Actually, I don't know if it's gonna top how weird that one was. I think your tooth thing is weird, but mine also involves teeth.
Oh.
But teeth is the key here.
Oh, plural.
Yes.
Okay.
So I have to pick. I love listening to rap, but I got to pick on a rapper on this one. For this one, I'm sure you guys can probably predict by now. Lil Wayne. I don't know.
I know who
Lil Wayne is. However, what you may not have known, some people may not have known, some people probably already knew this, but he spent $150K estimated, plus $150K to get diamond teeth.
Oh my God.
So we got diamond teeth.
That's so stupid.
Yes, and the diamonds last forever. But what happened was, obviously, after a period of time, they started not working out.
Started falling out?
Well, no, not falling out. Just like probably chewing stuff and having them in his mouth and like probably like, having them grind together and like doing things. So basically.
Oh my God.
All right. So the notes I have here, he had to get 8 root canals and other dental repairs because of these diamond teeth.
To remove the diamonds.
Yeah, he eventually got them out. He eventually got rid of the diamond teeth. So.
Oh my God.
The rappers get like the grills and stuff. They get like the basic stuff.
Yeah, but not permanent fixtures.
Yeah,
like putting
these apparently
diamonds
were
in
diamond
there.
teeth fixtures, and so it resulted in him having to get 8 root canals and other quote dental repairs.
Oh my God!
So $150K, and they don't last. You don't take them out. And then like, what do you do now? You're just gonna leave your little retainer of diamond teeth. I mean, you might as. I'm assuming if you take them out, they like strip them apart and break them back down again and just to get the diamonds off, but I don't know.
Oh yeah, somehow I think that your diamonds are not as valuable when they've been in your mouth and they're recycled from teeth diamonds.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, make like a really fancy grill or something, like you said, like not something that's a permanent
I mean, it probably looked cool when you first got him in, But
you think it's a good idea. Lots of weed and whatever.
He should just gotten like a diamond retainer that he could like pop in and out.
Yeah, like everybody else does.
But
what girls are usually for.
But look at us though. We both picked things involving teeth and celebrities.
Wow.
Strange.
Wow. Well, my second one is not teeth related.
Okay.
But I think it is a category that you will be interested in.
Now, what do you got?
Okay, so former NBA star Gilbert Arenas
Nice.
had a house in D.C.
Yep.
And he was obsessed with sharks. So he spent millions of dollars building these really elaborate aquariums in his mansion. Like, we're talking like millions and millions of dollars, like all different rooms, lots of sharks and lots of different things, and like cost thousands of dollars a month to maintain this.
Yeah, geez, yeah, sharks too. Sharks are expensive.
Yeah, like little sharks, big sharks, all kinds of...
they all get bigger too.
Oh
my God. You have to feed them.
Yeah.
Sharks get bigger. Yeah,
crazy.
Go ahead.
So then the only problem is that he got traded to Orlando. So now he has to figure out if he wants to keep pumping like millions of dollars into maintaining this shark aquarium essentially that he's built, or like continue working. So, I mean, he held on to it for a couple of years after that, but then eventually he did sell it. But oh my God, like, I understand, but like, really think this through. Is this really your permanent home?
Yeah.
Yeah,
for Gilbert Arenas, I mean, I remember him playing. I'm an NBA fan. Like, he was like an all-star in Washington for a while, so some of these guys think that they're going to stay with his team for a long period of time.
No, of course, you do.
Yeah, he probably signed a big contract, and I mean, to be fair, that sounds really cool to have if you're into sharks,
I figured
that does
you would
sound
like
pretty
it.
Cool.
Yeah.
I might do the same thing if I were in his shoes, to be honest. So I can't really trash the purchase as a failure,
But that much money to maintain it, like thousands of dollars a month just to maintain your sharks?
Yeah, that's a lot.
I don't know.
Well, yeah, because then what are you feeding them?
Everything. The aquarium stuff. What are you feeding the sharks? Who's cleaning the tanks?
You got to get a dude to jump in there and clean the tanks.
Ugh. Oh, my God. Not volunteering to do that job.
No, I know. Yeah. I mean, he can't... There's only a certain size sharks he'd be able to have in his house, but still, that's definitely an expensive pet situation. Very
expensive pet, and I'm sure if there were leaks or things happened, I mean, he essentially had to like do construction on his house to create these shark tanks, because obviously the shark tanks did not exist beforehand.
Yeah, they go through your whole house.
So
I feel like I've seen that before. Now that you go through the detail, I feel like I've seen that before. But yeah, it's you get that money. You want to do something really cool.
Your mind goes crazy. Really does.
It is kind of cool. I mean, I'm just thinking about if you're like throwing a party and like there's all these shark tanks, but it's pretty cool.
Yeah. But I think it would make an epic bachelor pad.
Yeah, that's
100%.
That's true.
I don't know if I'd want to like live with the sharks like all the time.
And hopefully, you don't drop something in the tank and you get to stick your hand in, you don't want
hammerhead on either side.
Yeah. Wow.
All right, what else you got over there?
So yeah, for my other baller fail that I found, someone that you like.
Oh, of course.
Celebrity that you like.
Okay.
I figured you would get a kick out of this. Celine Dion.
Okay, what'd she do?
So
she's eccentric.
This is
talented.
I picked this one out as I was researching my baller fails. I picked this one out because this is just moronic, personally. Okay.
I can't wait to hear this one.
And she got a personal humidifier. Now, doesn't sound like anything crazy, right? Most personal humidifiers, according to this article, like really like high level humidifiers,
right?
$100 to $200.
Mm-hmm.
Does that sound right? If you buy an upscale humidifier? Yeah,
I think some of them could be $3 maybe, but yeah, mostly in that range.
So $100 to $300.
Okay.
Do you want to know how much Celine Dion paid for a personal humidifier that you can get for $100 to apparently only $300 max?
Like a schwank ass one?
I would hope so. $2 million for a personal humidifier.
Oh my God! But She uses it for work. She does this like saline solution before she sings. Like that's.
See, I knew you would know this shit. I knew you would be all.
You want to know
this.
why? Because a friend of mine, we used to watch all these Celine Dion vines on YouTube, and it's great. I mean, she's very funny. She has all these like pre-show rituals. I mean, you'll find it funny. She does like some pretty odd things, and one of the things on that vine is that she has her face in, a personal humidifier, goes around her nose and her mouth, and it essentially creates like a salty steam. So it like moisturizes the vocal cords, could remove any phlegm or mucus. So it's an absurd amount of money. I agree with you on that. Yes. I hope some fancy ass doctor made it for her, like perfect
I would hope
custom
so. Although she
made.
got ripped off.
But at least she's using it for work. It's ridiculous. I agree. It's 100%
and then
ridiculous.
At least it's a tax write-off, but
At least she's like using it for the work that she does for a living. The sharks. You're not using that for
the sharks.
anything.
That's
just
all
for
play.
your own enjoyment.
Yeah, you can only defend the sharks if you're like you work at a zoo or something like that, or an aquarium, obviously, an actual aquarium, not one that's just in your living room. But yeah, $2 million for a humidifier that in high upscale ones or whatever. Yeah, I never bought a humidifier, so I don't really know. I just relied on the internet for this one.
I definitely don't have a $2 million humidifier. I can guarantee you that.
Yeah, well.
But I did just think of a genius punishment when we can travel again. I'm going to wager you a Celine Dion concert in Vegas if you lose something.
I don't know if I would even... I don't know. Celine Dion concert? I don't
Wouldn't that
even
be
know.
amazing?
It wouldn't be. It wouldn't be amazing.
Oh, it would be so amazing for me. I would hire someone to film you attending a Celine Dion concert because you'd be so miserable.
Cronk, I don't like this. You're getting very evil as we progress with this podcast. You've turned.
Hey, you up the ante too. I
guess I'm gonna have to. You're talking about sticking me in a Celine Dion concert.
I am 3 hours.
I mean, I don't know shit about singing. I'm sure she's really good. Obviously, she's
really good. But I know it would also be torture for you.
You're absolutely... I can't
just
argue that.
Just one night of torture?
I don't know.
It's pretty good, right? Gotta admit.
Oh, then maybe I can go backstage and steal her humidifier and make $2 million off of it and resell it. That would be my plan. Just be careful if you bring me there, because I will do that. Be a quick $2 million
You're going to grab a shark, and then you're going to grab the humidifier, and we're going to get out of there.
No, what I'll do is I'll grab the humidifier first, sell that, then I'll get the sharks. Then I'll get the tanks and all that.
Right.
Start from there.
Get the toys.
It all starts with stealing Celine Dion's stupid $2 million humidifier.
Yeah.
It starts there.
I agree. It's very lavish.
Yeah. That's it.
Well, she was married to that old-ass guy for a long time. I mean, maybe the humidifier is all she has to look forward to.
Oh, my God.
Like the guy she married was...
old-ass guy?
The guy she married was like
field?
Double her age. More, I think. I forget the actual age difference. It was like her record producer. She ended up marrying and having kids with.
All right.
I think he passed now, but yeah, old.
R.I.P. to that guy, but yeah, I mean, $2 million.
I'm gonna make this punishment happen when we can travel again.
Oh, you're evil. You're evil.
It's gonna be so good. So good.
Yep. All right. Well, so we've covered our ideal situation, what we'd do if we won the Mega Millions and able to ball.
Right.
We've covered when balling fails and the pitfalls of balling on certain things. So now it's time we unearth an old game we played a while ago, previous episodes.
I'd like to challenge you to a game of 3 out of 5, Patrick.
All right. So, yes. So, 3 out of 5. All right. So, so obviously Sarah and I each prepped these scenarios. Since our topic today is being a baller, and we want that money, and we want to be greedy, and we want to get all the good stuff.
Hold the phone. We don't necessarily want to be greedy.
Not all the time, but we have some charitable scenarios here. Mm-hmm. So here's how the game's going to work. Sarah and I are each going to give the other 5 scenarios. Now, each scenario has a greedy action, and there's also a charity action paired with it. Mm-hmm. Each of us has to choose to do 2 greedy action and 1 charitable action.
Yep, we just get to pick 3.
We just pick 3 out of 5. So we're back an old game we played I forget I don't even know what episode number it was, but in 3 out of 5.
It was our first episode, actually.
Oh, it was our
we
first
haven't
episode.
played this since our first episode.
Oh, okay, good.
Reviving an old one.
Yep, the old classic back. So 3 out of 5. So I will let you go first.
Okay. I'm going to grill you first.
Yep, go ahead.
All right. So, number 1. Would you buy a pet elephant, or would you donate the money you would spend on the elephant to an animal sanctuary?
Okay.
Number 2. Would you get a lifetime of free lacrosse gear for yourself, or would you create a nonprofit that sponsors inner city youth to play high school lacrosse? Number 3. Would you buy a Lamborghini, or would you give 20 families in need new cars? Number 4.
Damn, Cronk, you're pulling my heartstrings already.
I know.
Shit.
Would you buy a private jet, or would you sponsor a study abroad program at your alma mater? And last one, number 5. Would you eat all the mozzarella in Italy, or would you donate your generous mozzarella budget to the poor?
Damn, Cronk.
Evil?
Cronk, you're very, very good on this one. So many evil scenarios. Jeez. All right, I'm going to pick one greedy thing I know for sure that I would do. Mm-hmm. Private jet's going to happen.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Private jet's going to happen.
I didn't pick that one.
I'm sure, man, you're good. You are good.
Oh, we should also mention to our audience that the way you win this game is that Patrick and I have pre-decided our guesses of what we think the other person will select here.
Right. Okay.
What else
private
you got?
Jet. So now I have to pick one charitable action, and I have to pick one more greedy action. So I'm going to say that. Oh, you're probably going to get this right too. I hate to cave in like this, but you pulled my heartstrings for the high school lacrosse kids.
Yep,
I
did get that one right.
Fuck. Oh, I knew that was going to backfire. Damn it, you know me too well. All right, so yeah, I would give charitable lacrosse here and spread the game. And I have one more greedy action. So what are my greedy actions that are left?
Pet elephant, Lamborghini, or eat all the mozzarella in Italy.
Pet elephant, Lamborghini, or eat all the mozzarella in Italy. All the mozzarella in Italy.
And not in like a specific amount of time. Like
I just have access to all. I get all the.
Yeah, big mozzarella budget, really.
Over a Lamborghini and then a pet elephant. Shit, this is tough. Very good, Cronk. This is a good collection here. I should have gone harder on mine. I think. Thinking about it now. All right. I'm going to go with all the mozzarella in Italy.
I did guess that for you. So I got 2 out of your 3. I didn't get 3 out of 3 that you got.
I
got the private jet wrong.
So you're in good shape, Cronk. You're in very good shape for this game. You got 2.
I did. What you got for me?
All right, here are your scenarios. Your slopeside ski lodge on your favorite mountain, or you can donate a library to a local town, like a baller library. You get a baller ski lodge, you can donate a baller library.
Yep.
You could have your dream mansion.
Okay.
Or you could build a dog rescue hotel.
Oh, evil.
Good.
Yeah.
I had to. Well, look, you already beasted me, so.
I know.
All right, so the third scenario. You can pay for your kids' expensive private college education, or you can save the music and arts programs at your local high school.
Evil.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I want to do all these things.
Yeah, I know. Oh, yeah, I know. So, fourth scenario. You can get your custom jet ski. I know you too well.
You too.
Or you can build a new playground for kids. For the little ones.
Wow.
Last scenario. I think this one hopefully will pick at your heartstrings a little bit. You can buy your 3 favorite dream cars, or for that amount of money, you can save the local historic diner in your town.
Okay. Yeah, these are some tough ones. You're pulling on my heartstrings a lot here.
Good.
A lot of things that hit
We're
close
hard
to
on
home.
each other. We are hard on each other in these games.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we're super competitive.
Yeah.
Obviously. So, okay. Well, that one is easy because Yonkers has a lot of old diners. So there's not one to save. It's a pretty big city. So I'm going to pass on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think I'm going to take my charity for the dog hotel.
Okay.
Yep. And then because it's on my bucket list, I am going to take my custom jet ski.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I can't pick another charity, huh?
You got to do one more greedy action now.
Okay.
So here are your greedy options that you have left.
Okay.
You can so your jet ski's out. So you have your slopeside ski lodge, and and pay for your kids' expensive college, or you can buy your 3 favorite dream cars.
Okay, I will pay for my kids' college education.
Shit, you
What?
beat me.
I beat you?
You won.
How many did you get?
I only got one right.
Which one did you get?
Custom jet ski.
Yeah.
Damn. So
I mean, the donate to the high school arts program is really
I'm surprised.
close.
I was banking on you picking that one.
I know. Well, I would like to do that too. Hopefully, we just have enough money I can do both.
Yeah,
And
someday
I
we'll
can,
be
in
able
these
to do that.
imaginary circumstances. But you got off easy again because we didn't set stakes for the winner and the loser of this game.
But your stakes backfire.
What do you mean?
It backfires. I don't know. You got to think yours out before you pick because.
Well, my future stakes is going to be taking you to that Celine Dion concert. I'll tell you that right now. I'm putting a pin in that for later.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I was surprised. I thought for sure that you would say, screw the local town getting a library and that you'd want your slopeside ski lodge on your favorite mountain. I thought for sure you were going to take that.
I mean, the library is pulling on my heartstrings too because I love to read.
Yeah.
So, luckily, these are only imaginary circumstances for the sake of this game and for me to beat you.
Of course.
Haha.
Well, if you guys subscribe and get that internet money, we can do all this stuff anyway. So
Right.
Yeah. But so I underestimated how much you were going to want to build your dog rescue hotel. I underestimated you. I should have circled that one. So you beat me. You beat me 2-1.
I beat you.
And that's our 3 out of 5 game. So
I do love winning. So I think I'm going to sign off there because I'm going to sign off on my winner's high.
Oy. All right. Well, that was a pretty cool game, huh? That was interesting. Yep.
And until our next game of 3 out of 5, I'll just be the 3 out of 5 winner.
Did you win the first one we did?
We set the first one up a little bit different. We kind of customized the game to serve these circumstances.
We'll have to review the tape later and find out. But
yep. I'll have to tune back in.
Oh no, wait! I think I won the first game. I remember I had a small undefeated streak, if I remember correctly. But we'll review the tapes.
We'll review and get back to you.
Yeah. So all right. Yeah. Well, what would you guys do with these baller scenarios? Feel free to like and comment and tell us where we were wrong. Tell us if you agree, if we were right.
Exactly. And tell me if I should take Pat to this Celine Dion concert in Vegas. That's what I really want to know. Anybody got the ticket hookup? Feel free to hook us up because Pat's got to go see Celine. I think that's what we got out of this conversation for sure.
No.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys once again.
Thanks for tuning in and see you next time.
Yep. Take care.
Cronk and the Bro is produced in partnership by House of Cronk and Young Hall. This episode is edited and mixed by Sarah Cronk. If you like what you heard, please subscribe and follow us on social media at Cronk and the Bro. Thanks for listening.